Good morning, my fellow droogs and debauchkas. This is Jay Joyner, your humble narrator. And I'm here to talk about politics. Why am I talking about politics? Well, I'll tell you why I'm talking about politics. Because I joined a group, the Fired Huddled Asses. And then red versus blue in politics. And a lot of you people have this this odd notion that you didn't vote for the president we currently have, or that the fact that your vote matters at all. And I've said this before a lot of times. I've been around for a lot of presidents, and when I got to the age that I was able to vote for said presidents, I kind of knew then something was fishy. But if you voted for someone other than Trump, our current president that everybody hates, but he's doing such a bang up job with this country, that if Trump won your state, you voted for Trump. Your state voted for Trump, so therefore you voted for Trump. If Bernie won your state, whether you voted for him or not, he won your state, so therefore you voted for Trump or voted for Bernie. You people need to sit there and look at what the Electoral College really is. Is that each state is worth a certain amount of votes. Regardless of the fact that maybe, 500 people voted for one person and only 501 voted for somebody else, that one vote just made them win the state. And therefore, your state voted for Trump or Bernie or Hillary or whoever the hell is running. But you people still seem to hold on to this notion that your vote matters. You're stupid, right? The only time your vote actually matters is when you're voting for state elected officials. Like your senator, your governor, your judge. But when it comes to the president, no, dude, your vote don't matter. No. No. Not to mention the fact that I'm still on the fact that, the House of Representatives and the Congress, they already have it rigged. They know who they want in office, who they're going to put in office. It's called the swing vote. They put their vote in, whoever they want. That way, it swings in their direction, in their favor. Saw that when I watched the Kerry versus Bush political debacle. Yeah, I watched that happen. Kerry was winning, and then all of a sudden, boom, Bush wins by a landslide. Come on. But, you people who have an issue with it, just like all you students who walked out of your own vigil because your school's the shootings that happened at your school, they were being politicized, and you walked out because you didn't want that. You didn't want your tragedy to be used to push gun control. Really? I mean, come on. How else do you think gun control is going to happen in the United States? If the politicians don't use examples, how else are we going to get gun control pushed in the United States. You people with your politics who sit there and want to, complain about the president of the United States and the way that the world is, or the way that the United States is. Oh, it's this guy's fault. Oh, it's this guy's fault. Oh, they're doing all this and they're doing all that. Even inside our own political party, our own, you know, government, we have people fighting over why Trump's president. You know, I find it hilarious that, right, like the Democrats right now are all up in arms because, you know, he's going to block them from winning, or he's going to run for president again. He's not going to run for president. I don't know where you people got the idea that Trump was going to run for president again, because he's not going to run for president. He said he's done. This is the only term he's going to do. He just did it because he wanted to see if he could do it. I mean, you people really put too much. You give the internet media and Fox News and all the news media too much credit when it comes to what your president is doing. Um, you'd rather follow that than just let it happen. What are you going to do to stop it? What is your crying and whining going to change the fact that President Trump is elected? Was that he's the elected official over the United States? No, it's not. You want to bitch about something, why don't you bitch about the fact that you know all these laws are being passed, but yet we're supposed to be voting for these laws? you know where's that? Where's our voting power there? I mean, you talk about your vote matters. Where? When did my vote matter? If my vote mattered, if voting mattered, then why aren't we voting on some of these as a country? Why aren't we voting on some of these laws that are being passed? Like, people are all pissed off and all up in arms because the Obama Act was Obamacare's being repealed. Well, why didn't we vote on that? Did we vote for this to happen? Because I don't remember getting anything in the mail saying to go to my local poll and vote. Or, the idea of in more local news, in the state of Pennsylvania, 3 Mile Island is shutting down. Did any of you people vote for that? Did any of you people vote for a cleaner way did you vote for the state to go in and take any precautionary measures to make sure that there's no leakage in the reactors, instead of just shutting the place down? No, I didn't vote for it. I didn't go to no town council meeting or anything to hear about it. See, this is why I say our vote doesn't matter. So here's my stance on politics, since I've rambled on for 8.5 minutes. My stance on politics is it doesn't matter. It's just another cog in the wheel, another thing to get you to gripe and complain and keep your mind away from the one thing that we should be worrying about, and that is the future of our children, and is there going to even be an America left for our children? The way that the world is going on just inside our own borders, is there even going to be an America for our children? And what kind of America are we leaving our children? That's what we should be worried about, not what some billionaire overtanned dotard. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. We should be worrying about, do we have a future to leave our children? What kind of future are we leaving our children? And what measures should we take to ensure a better for our children, a better future for our children. That's all I have to say. Goodbye. So long. There'll probably only be 3 of you that watch this, but I had to get it off my chest. Take it easy, folks.